What's good, YouTube? We got a video from the dog OD, the official Divine. Dog's gonna pre-file a like. Hope you guys pre-file a like on this video as well. We're gonna be looking at how strong is Wang Ling from the daily life of the Immortal King. I've actually seen the anime. He's pretty busted. He's actually crazy. We're obviously gonna let professionals talk about it. If you want to see videos like these live, check out the Twitch, linked in the description below, as well as the Discord community, so you'll be notified when I post and go live on Twitch and YouTube like I am right now. As always, enjoy the video.
Wang Ling. In the daily life of the Immortal King, there's a boy who wants nothing more than to be average, yet every heartbeat he takes shapes the laws of reality itself. Wang Ling, a 16-year-old student with god-tier strength sealed behind silence, but that silence hides catastrophe, because behind those tired eyes sleeps the energy of creation itself. He doesn't seek power, he is power. And if you want the power to create content like this, join Nirvana, where we can take your content beyond the gods themselves. The link for that will be in the description, but it won't last forever, unlike the Immortal King. As he was born with infinite spiritual energy, Wang Ling was the universe's typo, a mortal body imprinted with divine code.
Typo is
he
crazy.
learned to walk, talk, and predict hundreds of outcomes before most babies could even crawl. By the time he was 5, reality had already begun to auto-correct around him. When the heavens realized what they made, they sealed him, not out of mercy, but out of fear. But even sealed, his energy bleeds through the cracks of existence. When Wang Ling moved 3 celestial bodies thousands of times heavier than...
Like, what are we talking about, bro? Insane feats. And it's to the point where, like, you would kind of put it into the tier of a gag character. Not as, like, Aurel from Dr. Slump, aka Dragon Ball Super. Not otherwise known as, but also Dragon Ball Super, another project made by Akira Toriyama, rest in peace. She has, like, plot manipulation, all types of things like that. But gag character in the sense of, like, as far as the show has gone, we've seen anything they want to accomplish, they can accomplish.
Earth. He did it with telekinesis alone in mere seconds. To put that into perspective, moving a single planet the size of Earth requires over 10 to the 32 joules of energy. And he did this 3 times faster than the speed of light, as easily as a human flicks a marble across a table. That power is measured in trillions of nuclear bombs every single second, which would be around dwarf star levels of energy. But to be honest, that's nothing compared to what he can really do. Wang Ling once reversed the entire timeline after Sun Wang's death. Imagine every atom, galaxy, and the laws of physics being rolled backwards 10,000.
And that's what I'm saying, like, because, as I was saying earlier in the power scaling video with Simone, just in the case of us being like a 4th dimensional John, we consider it 4th dimensional because of time. So if you're able to rewind time, that means you have dominion by default over essentially all of the things in 3D. Not in a literal sense, but those things happen over time. Within a different time, they're in a different place. You get what I'm saying? So being able to control time puts you above that tier. And that's just insane to think about, bro.
In times, while he stood there completely untouched, physicists call time an arrow, but Wang Ling snapped that arrow in half and drew a circle. Rewriting the universe isn't like rewriting a sentence. The universe contains 200 billion trillion stars. Resetting it means reconstructing every atom, every photon, every law of energy conservation.
Some Alien X shit.
And he did it because his heart told him to. He didn't just rewind time, he rebuilt causality until reality itself obeyed his grief. That single act alone places him beyond gods, beings who don't operate within space-time, but use it as a brushstroke. With his sword Jinki, Wang Ling can literally cut space in half. And this isn't some poetic exaggeration, he literally splits the dimension, like splitting a painting down the middle. The air becomes a visible fracture and reality peels away like paper. In another instance, he created his own parallel universe with a single swing. A separate realm complete with its own timeline and physics. To forge a universe is to compress the mass, the energy of everything into a singular idea. About 10 to the 53 kilograms of matter, and he shaped that with a single motion. The Big Bang is a cosmic scream. Wang Ling is the one who pressed play. When the Demon Emperor claimed dominion over space and time, Wang Ling just looked at him.
You get what I'm saying,
and the
bro?
universe corrected itself. He didn't counterattack, he simply nullified the concept of the Emperor's power.
Said, watch out,
Causality broke and Wang Ling stood outside of every effect, immune to history itself. Even if the cosmos tried to erase him, the act of erasure would have to pass through him and fail before it even begun. His technique, Great Disarmament, doesn't destroy matter, it erases existence, body, soul, and concept. Those who face it don't die, they're written out of the story
That's actually
entirely.
pretty tough.
Their absence stitched over like they were never drawn. But that same hand can restore. With the grand skill of repairing, he rebuilt a gym, a universe, and a broken heart.
Yeah, we did hear
To
about
conceal
that.
wounds, resurrect souls, and purify minds tainted by darkness, divine destruction,
Pretty crazy hacks,
balanced by divine creation. When his seal breaks, the cosmos becomes transparent. Every law of nature turns into a
Passes through
suggestion.
him.
He
Yeah.
embodies the equation E equals MC squared and rewrites its constants. He can exist as a 2D drawing, then step out of the anime and tell his animators to keep working.
Nah,
He's
that's
aware
crazy.
of his fiction. He speaks to his audience. He is the gap between the story and the
If
storyteller.
this actually happened, hey, bro, can you change that panel, bro? I don't think my jawline's sharpened up there. Like,
This
what?
isn't fourth wall breaking. This is narrative omnipotence. A god aware of his
Mind you, producer, where's the director? Oh, the director, he's over there. Like, niggas are acting like this is casual.
own script.
Like,
But
oh
for
yeah,
all
we weren't in control of him to begin with. He told us to write this.
that power, Wang Ling's dream is heartbreakingly small. He kind of just wants a normal life. His omnipotence is wrapped in his exhaustion, a being who could erase galaxies but chooses restraint instead. He hides his infinite strength.
What's the word I'm looking for here? Like, philosophically, I think that does make him stronger than stronger than any of his physical feats show. Because I think one of the strongest things, hyperbolically speaking, is like having the ability to destroy a mountain, but having the restraint to not do so. Being able to still be normal. It kind of ties into humility. Being able to essentially, we all have the ability to accomplish whatever we want. But having the humility to know that other people's dreams, what other people's have going on, still matters. And he's not gonna, because he can do whatever he wants, imprint this will to the point where it trumps everyone else's.
The way ocean hides the pressure beneath the waters. Every laugh he stifles saves a continent. Every breath he controls prevents another supernova. Wang Ling is what happens when infinity forgets its purpose and tries to live as a human. He is the balance between cosmic annihilation and serenity itself. The immortal king who never wanted his throne. Overall, Wang Ling would scale to multiversal, with massively faster than light to immeasurable speed. And shout out to Adam Drake, who sent 50 to sponsor this video.
Shout out Adam
I
Drake.
really hope you enjoyed it. In the end, Wang Ling doesn't fight for
hear the
dominance, he
one-liner.
fights to stay human. And in that struggle lies his divinity, because
There
when
it is.
Wang Ling lifts his gaze, the stars don't shine, they remember who lit them. Because when reality falls and the stars start to sing, they had no choice but to bow before their king. What's up, guys?
Tough, because the Immortal King, that's tough. Shout out the official Divine. If you haven't seen it, it's kind of like One Punch Man. Kind of like Mob, but without like Mob's low-key a good example. Mob on like steroids, kind of, and you could argue like less development of certain characters, but Day Life of the Immortal King is the anime. If you guys want to check that out, as always, I appreciate you guys for watching and sticking through to the end. And you know what time to catch your boy next. I'll catch you guys in the next one as long as you stay happy, healthy, and hydrated. Peace.